well coming off a road trip where you guys find a way to get a couple wins and getting some bodies back too, not just yourself, but it looks like Conor tonight. How exciting is that?
Yeah, I know he's excited to play, and we obviously need him. So, yeah, it's good timing for him to come back. We're lucky he was only missed 3 and it wasn't that serious.
How impressed have you been with this team's ability to battle and get points in spite of the number of guys that have been out?
Yeah, I mean, we compete for sure, and we work hard. We're hard to play against.
What about the Blackhawks? What kind of challenge do they present today?
I mean, I don't think any game in this league right now is easy. It's so close and tight, and I think it all comes down to work ethic and who's prepared to start the game ready. But obviously, they got some young skill guys that are dangerous and are fast and can skate. So it was a close game in Chicago there a couple weeks. Should be another good game.
When you're averaging 26 minutes a night, that's a minute more than last year's average, which was your career high. Does it matter to you how much you play? Does it where you think to stay out there as much as you can?
I mean, obviously, I've always been on, ask all the coaches. I've always wanted to play more and more and more. But, I mean, it's tough, especially with the schedule and how condensed everything is, and you want to be able to get through the season. So, for me, I'm going to, bring my best every game, and wherever that takes me, that takes me.
Is there a limit, though, that you put yourself
on? I don't think so. I mean, and I don't even know if that's the right answer, but I'm not worried about that. I know that we got 6 really good D, and as Willander and Petey continue to play more games, they'll get better and better and better. And I've seen it already with Petey over the progression of last year. So we got 6 good guys back there, and I'm sure it'll even out over the course of the year.
Impossible to argue with this team's results beyond regulation so far with the 4 wins. It looks like there has been a more deliberate approach to overtime, where last year maybe you traded chances and it kind of blew up in your face. Are things different around here?
Yeah, I think that there's more of a mindset of not giving the puck away and making sure that if we're going to get a look, that it's got to be a grade A, maybe a little bit more patient. But in saying that, I think a lot of those things are just bounces sometimes. I mean, we scored last game with 2 seconds left. I can't remember the other overtimes, but I can remember last year where we had a lot of looks to score and maybe it didn't go in, and then they come down and score the other way. And then some games, obviously, where we probably just didn't manage the puck well. But I think, for the most part, all those things even out.
About getting some success at home and just starting this homestand off on a good note here?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're back on the road in 5 or 6 days, so with the schedule, it's hard, but try to enjoy being home, enjoy the fans, enjoy the crowd and our families, and yeah, it should be good.
You mentioned the progression of the young defenseman Tom Willander. You've only played with him for 1 game, but what have you seen so far?
I mean, he moves well. He's got good skill, and he's got good reads, and he's so young. He's 20, so he'll continue to get better and better and more confident, and I'm looking forward to watching that.
How are you feeling? How excited are you to be back?
Yeah, excited to play tonight.
How frustrating has it been to sit out, especially with the number of other guys that have also been out of the lineup?
It is what it is. So boys played really well on the road trip, so it's a good trip.
And how impressed have you been with this team's ability to battle, especially with the guys that are missing?
Yeah, I mean, but that's part of the sports world. So just got to keep playing, keep having guys show up.
What have you seen out of this team since you've been out of the lineup?
What'd you say?
What have you seen out of the time during the time you've been out of the lineup?
Well, they went 2-1, so played well. Thought guys stepped up at big times, and obviously Woody and Bess specifically. So yeah, it was good. It was a good trip.
We took the big hit in the first period, but you played the second. Did you kind of know something was up, or take us through that?
No, just yeah, you're right. Took a big hit and then just played the second, and I was done after the second.
You've taken a lot of hits in your career, but how was that one?
Another hit.
We're about 1/6 of the way through the season. How do you assess where the group's at right now?
500. So we've left some games out there. Felt on our first road trip didn't finish strong. So, but I mean, we're everything going on. Good spot. Just got to keep playing good hockey.
You were playing very well before the injury. Just what are your expectations coming into tonight?
Play well. Keep just another night, another game.
What about Chicago? What kind of
Good team, good centers down the middle. Obviously, Bedard's having a great year. Frank, fantastic player. He's going to be really good. And then obviously, they had 60-point guys in auto, third line center. So that's a deep team, really good offensively. So it'll be a tough challenge for us tonight.
Well, let's just start maybe looking back at this road trip we came off, coming back with 2 wins. Are you feeling with the team and where they're at right now?
Yeah, obviously, anytime you go for a 3-game road trip and you get 2 of them, very happy with that. And we were really happy with our last game in Nashville. Thought it was kind of our most detailed game of the season. Obviously, they got a couple late ones to push it to overtime, but for the most part, we were very happy with our game. So that's what we really want to build off of this road trip.
Looks like you're getting Garland back. How big of a boost will he be?
Of course, that's a huge boost. So yeah, plan is for him to play tonight, and his energy, his ability to strip pucks and hold pucks in the offensive zone should be huge for our group. Again, coming off that road trip.
Lankinen in that tonight?
Lankinen in net tonight.
Coach, what have you seen from this team while you've been dealing with so many of these injuries here?
Resilience. We just keep battling as a group. We're in every single game. And even look on that road trip, the Minnesota game, we're right there. We get a power play at the start of the third period and almost score on it to tie that game. So could have won all 3 games on the road trip. So just really proud of our group, how we're in every game. We battle right to the end, and we expect to continue that here.
We saw Teddy Bluger on the ice for a little while. That's encouraging. By the weekend, maybe, possibly?
Looking for Teddy to be in a non-contact practice here soon.
Wielander is a defenseman, but he looked like a winger the other night in Nashville as a guy who handles those guys. What did you appreciate from the bench when you saw the way he motored up and set up Brock for that goal?
Yeah, he's used his feet really, really well, and he actually did it in the Minnesota game too. He hit the post in the first period, so he's a guy, and we always preach to our defensemen, if you've got some space to skate with the puck through the neutral zone, and he's a guy who does it very well, and obviously on that goal he did a real nice job of it.
Where's your level of appreciation for a rookie who's had some games in the A but has come in here and looked like he's been here a while?
Yeah, and he's got a lot of poise, and he's played with that, and that was what we were told about him when I got here. So, yeah, he's played the part, and he's looked well, and you just want him to continue to build confidence. And obviously, it's very, very early in his career, so it's just good for guys like him to get those type of minutes right now and to step in while we do have all of these injuries.
How does he move from guys who sit here to play to a guy that's thriving?
Mm-hmm. Well, again, I think confidence is the big thing, and handling those down plays and down times, which are going to happen. All young players, especially young defensemen, those are going to happen. He's had some really good games here, but when those adversity type plays happen, that he can still build from those, and then, like you said, then he becomes a guy that we can really start to rely on.
Adam was very honest on that trip, saying guys have been hanging on during the injuries. Mm-hmm. You've got Quinn back, you've got the 2 wins, you're getting Conor back. Do you feel like you're in a position to do more than just hang on perhaps the next little bit?
Yeah, I mean, clearly coming back now, we feel like if we can string some wins together here, that would be great. And like you said, getting those big players back for us is huge when our guys have done such a good job keeping us 500 here, that if we can really start to build off of that now and put some points in the bank, that could be really good for us here moving into the middle part of the season.
Obviously, the bottom line is whatever happens on the ice, but are you sensing like a positive vibe from the group, a lot of energy, the way things have gone the last few days?
Yeah, and I think that's what we were most excited about coming out of that Nashville game, is that we preached some things, the forecheck specifically before the game, and it was the best it's been all season for us. So to your point, we were really seeing from our group a full-on buy-in and positive energy and a feeling like we're kind of weathering through these injuries and we can really kind of take off here now.
You mentioned about Tom Wielander, small sample size, but what have you noticed from him in game action compared to what you saw in training camp at preseason?
Well, I think one thing we saw early on with him is maybe his gap. Sometimes he was getting beat wide, maybe judging NHL speed, which is normal, obviously, first time seeing it. But he seems to have done a very, very good job with that lately. So if he's able to handle the rush well against, then he can obviously add to our rush offensively, like we've seen.
And what is the messaging being to a young defenseman like that from the coaching staff?
Well, just kind of what I just mentioned is just be confident with it. Continue to work on your gaps. Continue to respect that speed. But when you get an opportunity, play with confidence. Play with the puck, because we don't just want you throwing the puck away. Use your assets like you would at any other level, but make sure that you're aware and respect the speed that these guys come at you with.
Brett, you weren't here last year, but this team really struggled in 3-on-3 overtime.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like there's been a fundamental shift in the way that you guys are approaching it, and obviously the proof's in the pudding with the results, but is that sort of the design, to have a more methodical approach and really lean into the puck possession?
Yeah, we spent a lot of time on it this summer. The Sedin spent a ton of time on it. We spent a couple days on it in training camp, had a big meeting on just that subject, and we presented the facts of last season and how we lost quite a few points in shootouts and overtime, and so yeah, we've really focused on it, and we've got a strategy for it, and really appreciate how, again, the guys have bought into that, and again, getting those points that we have in this early season has really kept us at a good spot in the standings, and we wanted to stress how important those points were, and so far it's worked well.
Is that a tough sell to like high achievers, and there's so much time and space out there, and guys want to go, but it kind of blew up on them last year? Like, I guess it's all about winning, and so it's probably an easier sell if you can get the results.
Yeah, and obviously we got it in preseason too, so that one helped that we got the result in preseason. Kind of showed, it was actually I think the day or 2 days after we'd done the 3-on-3 presentation, so that was really nice when we got that win, and so yeah, when guys see it work, it obviously helps.
Is there anybody getting close after Teddy?
After Teddy, the one other, and I'm blanking right now, C-Mac?
Lechner Mackey
Help.
will go non-contact skate as well soon.
Thank you, so that would be the other one.
All right. Is it as simple as Garland back McEachern comes out?
Right now, we're still kind of working through the lineup, but yeah, that's why we didn't have line rushes or anything like that this morning.
I know there's been some discussion just about Hughes and the amount of time he's playing. Is that sustainable over the course of the season, especially just given the congested schedule this year?
It's something we monitor every single day, and we're trying to make sure that his minutes don't get too much on his body. Obviously, coming back from a little rest there last game, he was able to play big minutes. But yeah, it's something we're going to monitor and make sure that his minutes aren't too hard and he's not playing too difficult minutes in the D zone and things like that. Because some minutes are different than others, right? And if it's power play minutes, they're different than D zone minutes. But something we're going to monitor very, very closely for sure.
Can he continue playing 26 minutes a night?
Yeah, that's a question we'll have to revisit down the road, but it's obviously a lot, but it's not unprecedented throughout the league, right? That players are able to play that many minutes. Obviously, how his body feels is a big part of it, but yeah, he wouldn't be the first guy to have played that many minutes throughout the course of a season.